Hey guys, in this video I will provide a step-by-step guide and using a real example show how to write the best cover letter for engineers who want to stand out from their competitors and land a dream job. I'm Alex, a professional engineer, a certified professional career coach and a certified professional resume writer. First, let's tackle whether a cover letter is even necessary in today's world. So, according to a study by Resume Genius, over 80% of hiring managers in the US read cover letters. So this is the US, the birthplace of the cover letter, where they know its value and pay special attention to it. So in other parts of the world, especially in the Middle East, Africa and Asia, I'm more than sure that only about 5-10% of cover letters get a glance. So why do I believe this? Because I asked like 10 of my recruiter friends in the Middle East and Africa region, and only 2 of them said they even look at cover letters. And from the dozens of interviews I've had in the Middle East myself, nobody ever asked me about my cover letter. But even that small percentage is your chance to stand out among their competitors. The approach here is simple. If any employer asks you to attach or upload a cover letter on their website, so you definitely should. If there is no option to upload a cover letter, you can send it separately to the recruiter or include it with other documents. Because 72% of recruiters would prefer to see a cover letter even if it's not mandatory. So before we dive into writing a cover letter, remember these 3 key rules. The rule number 1. Use the same font style and size as your resume. So your cover letter is an addition to your resume. Rule number 2. Never duplicate information from your resume in your cover letter. So don't write the same twice, right? And rule number 3. Your cover letter should be no more than 1 page.
Sending hundreds of resumes but not getting any response? EngineerNow is a platform for creating resumes for engineers of all professions. The most crucial aspect of a technical specialist's resume is their professional skills. On the EngineerNow platform, technical skills and competencies for almost all engineering professions have been manually selected, and you can add them to your resume with just 1 click. In today's world, most companies use AI algorithms to screen resumes, so even the format of your resume matters during the selection process. EngineerNow uses formats tested over the years on hundreds of engineers. Use what truly works.
Now let's get into writing the cover letter. So for our example, I will use a drilling engineer job at XYZ company. A cover letter has several main sections: header, recipient's information, date, greeting, opening, main body, closing, and sign off. For the header, it's quite simple. I recommend using the same one as your resume. Just copy it. And remember, the job title you mentioned should be the one you are applying for. Next, the hiring manager's information. So with thousands of employees in a company, it's hard to know who is a hiring manager, right? So my advice is simple. If you don't know, it's better to leave it blank than to get it wrong. As for the greeting, many people use "Dear hiring manager," "Dear sir or madam," "Dear department head," "To whom it may concern." So if you don't know the hiring manager's name, it's better to skip the greeting than to use "To whom it may concern," so which is probably the worst option. So if you feel the need to write something, so "Dear hiring manager" is the most neutral choice and the most popular. The opening section or introduction, according to research, makes the biggest impression on hiring managers. I believe not just the opening, but the entire cover letter should be creative while maintaining a professional tone. Consider this unique opening. Most candidates begin their cover letters by highlighting their years of experience and how well they would fit into your company. However, I want to start by simply telling you the truth about why I'm applying for the drilling engineer position with XYZ company. This definitely may not be a perfect example, but it's different from 99% of others and encourages the hiring manager to read on to find out Why you are applying? The main message is to be creative, not just copy from the internet. The main body is where I recommend doing a little research, ideally for each cover letter. So visit the company's website to find their values and address them in your letter, demonstrating your commitment. Analyze any technical information on the website and in the job description to reflect it in your cover letter. If the company works with new technologies, software or equipment that you also know, this is a great opportunity to show it. Ideally, after reading the main part of your cover letter, the hiring manager should say, yes, that is exactly what we need. So, and the closing of your cover letter doesn't require many changes. The main part is a call to action, where I suggest writing a simple but powerful phrase, something like, please call me at your phone number to schedule an interview. According to marketing research, the word call before the phone number significantly increases the conversion to calls. Use this trick. And finally, the sign off, where you write something like thank you for your time and consideration, sincerely, and your name and surname. And what format should you send your cover letter? According to research, most hiring managers prefer PDF, just like with your resume. That's all for now. Bye bye. See you in the next video.